Young lady, here's a photo of your new matchmaking candidate. Here's a profile.
I see.
The heir to a major corporation. Hobbies include tennis, gentle personality, a face rivaling any idol. Truly perfect. You couldn't ask for a better match.
Crumple.
Young lady?
Bang!
Young lady!
Here goes!
That's a home run! Oh, it hit the gardener in the head. And the gardener tending the garden went splash into the fountain.
Cancel the matchmaking meeting. Cancel it.
Good grief. My name is Inutada Hosakawa. As you can see, I'm a humble butler.
As expected, my bat feels perfect in my hand. Good girl.
Listen and be amazed. The one joyfully taking to her bat there is Yayoi Kasasagi. Despite appearances, she's a young lady from a good family. The Kasasagi family is an old prestigious lineage. She's the only daughter of such a distinguished family, but she's quite the tomboy. At all the girls' school for a wealthy young lady she attended. For some reason, she was nicknamed Boss. This young lady is now 20 years old. As is common for those born into such families, she's at the age where she must marry for the family's sake. For that purpose, I had the young lady evaluate the matchmaking proposals from various places. You canceled every matchmaking meeting. Do you have no intention of getting married?
There are just no good men.
You say that, but you really don't just have anyone you like, right? Young lady with that personality of yours. Please stop raising your bat! It's scary!
Honestly, a mere servant? You should change the way you speak to be more like a proper servant.
That's impossible!
Why?
I don't have a mouth that changes for a young lady.
What did you say? Well, whatever. Actually, I like that about you, which is why I keep you by my side as my attendant.
See? I know that. So I deliberately,
A liar.
I'm not lying. When I was little, being allowed to live here as a servant, I was raised almost like siblings with the young lady. We're like family. At this point, pretending to have good manners would just make the young lady laugh, wouldn't it?
Hey, I'll acknowledge we're like family. But can I ask which one of us is superior and which is inferior in your mind?
Of course! The young lady's my older sister.
Very good.
I survived.
Anyway, I won't get married unless I find a good man.
This is troublesome. So as you can see, the young lady has declined all the matchmaking proposals she's received. I see. Thank you. It's been a while since I became the young lady's personal butler. Every day I report to the master about the young lady's current situation. Lately, it's all about the young lady's matchmaking meetings. So there's nothing particularly new to report, but... I'm busy with work. I can't make much time for family. So hearing various things from you, who watches over my daughter by her side, is truly helpful. He says, Of course, this is also my job. However, declining all matchmaking meetings, my own daughter. But her personality is extremely fierce. I wonder who she takes after. Well, there's only one person who it could be. I heard that the master's divorced wife had a very fierce personality. The two were originally brought together in an arranged marriage, and some love eventually blossomed between them, resulting in the birth of Lady Yayoi. However, right after the young lady was born, the wife had something she wanted to do, or something, and quarreled intensely with the master. Anyway, I'm worried about my daughter's future.
Please, find her a partner soon.
As you command. I owe this family a debt for taking me in. If that's the master's wish, then as a butler, I'll do everything in my power to find a partner for the young lady. However, to date, the young lady has declined all matchmaking meetings. It's expected that finding a partner who satisfies the young lady will be considerably difficult.
Yes, of course I understand. And if you don't find someone right away, I won't blame you.
I'm sorry for my inadequacy.
Hey, Inutada.
Yes.
I'm very happy that you treat my daughter like family. My daughter has no one close to her. I couldn't pay much attention to her either. I'm truly grateful to you. So how about this? In front of me too. Why don't you relax a bit more? You're like a son to me. We could chat like parent and child.
No, I'm merely the young lady's servant.
I see.
Please don't concern yourself with someone like me. I'm just the child of a criminal after all.
Inutada.
Excuse me. Young lady, here's a new matchmaking candidate.
Rip, rip, scatter.
Whoa!
Cancelled.
Young lady, you've just been canceling everything, haven't you? Are you in the cancellation business?
Better than canceling baths.
Come on, you're not a child in the defiant phase, so can't you at least show some interest?
It can't be helped when there are no good men.
Good grief. Understood. Then at least tell me your type.
Stare.
Huh? What?
Someone easygoing, but deeply loyal, competent at work, who would do anything for me.
Does such a person exist?
Yes, right here.
You mean me?
Yes, someone like you would be good.
So you mean your type of someone who will become your pet dog?
You could say that.
As expected, your personality is... Oh, wait! Please don't bring out the bat! Anyway, if you're gonna say that, then maybe I should just marry the young lady myself.
That's fine.
Huh?
Let's proceed immediately. I'll tell Father.
Young lady!
The wedding ceremony will be tomorrow.
Wait, young lady, are you serious?
You're the one who brought it up, aren't you?
No, that was one of my usual jokes.
Now then, shall we prepare for the wedding?
Wait, you're joking, right? Please say it's a joke, young lady. Surely this is a lie, right? Alright, the venue preparation should be like this. And then we need to arrange the costumes. Something feels like the wedding preparations are rapidly progressing within the mansion, but it's just my imagination, a wood elemental spirit in my mind.
Oh, Inutada! Well, you and my daughter are getting married. At first I couldn't believe my ears. When I saw my daughter looking so happy, I understood it was real. I'm truly delighted. I can finally rest easy as a father.
No, this is... Could it be?
Hello, I'm the priest.
This is the real deal!
Oh my, what are you doing here?
What am I doing? That's not the issue. Young lady, even if you don't want to get married, marrying me... Young lady.
You think I'm marrying a random person because I don't want to get married. How foolish. As if I would compromise when choosing a man. I'm marrying you because I think you're good.
Why?
Because I love you. We grew up together like family. Always together. Even when I was ridiculed by others for not being ladylike. only you stayed by my side, doing silly things with me, accepting me as I am. That's why I want you to stay by my side from now on. Not just as a servant, but as my life partner.
I also think you're worthy of entrusting my daughter to. Actually, you're the only one who can handle my daughter.
Hey, you...
I cannot marry the young lady.
Inutada?
Someone like me couldn't possibly be worthy of the young lady. I'm the child of a criminal. Excuse me. I couldn't be allowed to marry the young lady. Because my father was a kidnapper. This photo was taken right after I was born. When my mother was alive. When my father was still happy. My father and mother ran a small flower shop together. By some connection, they became favored by the Kasagi family and regularly came to sell flowers to them. I heard their income was meager and life was difficult. Then I was born, and that was the beginning of everything. My mother was originally weak, and shortly after giving birth to me, her health deteriorated and she passed away. My father became mentally ill after losing my mother. The shop's management declined, and with monthly deficits continuing, he managed by borrowing money. But gradually, fewer places would lend him money, and my father was cornered. At that time, a baby girl was born into the Kasagi family. When my father came to the Kasagi House of Flowers, he heard the cry of a healthy baby girl. My father secretly entered the mansion and snatched the baby when the nurse looked away. That kidnapped baby was Kasagi Yayoi. After kidnapping the young lady, my father demanded ransom from the Kasagi family. But apparently, that ransom was never paid. This wasn't because the master was heartless. Seeing his own baby and another baby, my father remembered that he was a parent too. And so, from pangs of conscience, he revealed his location, left a suicide note, and took his own life. That's why I'm a criminal's child. The reason I was taken in by the Kasagi family was because my father's suicide note said, "Please take care of my son in my place." In other words, I'm only here out of sympathy and pity. Normally, I should receive much more terrible treatment here. I've been given food, clothing, shelter, and even work. What more could I possibly want? At least, someone like me marrying the young lady. It's absurd. There's no way such a thing could be allowed.
Inu!
Young lady?
How long do you plan to shut yourself in? The wedding preparations are already done, you know.
I said I won't get married, didn't I?
Do you intend to disobey your master?
No matter what, I can't accept this.
Oh, really? Then you don't intend to open this door?
At least not until that ceremony's over.
I absolutely won't start unless you come.
Then I absolutely won't come out from here.
Really? Then I'll force you out.
What did you say?
I recommend you move away from the door.
Wait, what are you planning on doing?
Ready?
This is crazy.
I've come to get you, my groom.
That outfit.
Beautiful, isn't it?
You used the bat to destroy the door in that outfit. Barely more scary than beautiful.
Huh?
Ah! Anyway,
The wedding preparations are long done. All that's missing is the groom.
I'm not going.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? Do you think I'm qualified to marry the young lady?
Because you're a criminal's child?
Yes.
What sin does a child have? Besides, you're talking about qualifications and such, but I haven't heard your feelings.
Mine?
Do you like me? Hate me? What's on your mind?
If I had to say,
Uh-huh.
I like you, but
What kind of ambiguous answer is that?
I never looked at the young lady that way before.
Then look now.
That's unreasonable.
Look at me properly.
Hmm.
This beautiful woman is your bride. Any complaints?
No, none.
And then it's fine.
But is this really okay? Did the master give permission?
Of course.
Master,
Wow, you really did it big.
The repair costs will be deducted from in-use salary.
Yayoi, you destroyed it. Good grief.
You're talking about me like I'm some kind of beast. How rude. What?
There are various other reasons, but this is the main one.
what's this?
Your father's suicide note.
The suicide note left at the end. I'd never seen this. More precisely, I never wanted to see it. This is nothing but a symbol of sin to me.
Aren't you going to read it?
At this point, something like this.
You're curious about the contents, though.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie. Besides, you don't hate your father that much anyway.
What's your basis for that?
You have a family photo with your father displayed in your room. There's no way you can say otherwise.
Huh? I messed up. It's true. I don't hate my father as much as I say I do. No, I can't hate him. Father certainly committed a crime. But it wasn't for himself. He committed the crime for his newborn son. I can't blame him for that. But I thought that would be equivalent to betraying the Kasagi family who took me in. Isn't that right? My father was a kidnapper.
I understand your complicated feelings. That's precisely why I want you to read that suicide note.
Understood. If you say so, Master.
Hmm? Ugh, how frustrating! Just read it already!
This is... It's all about me.
Yes, about the day you were born, about holding you for the first time. It's all things like that.
Huh?
See me and the young lady. My father remembered he was a parent too, and wrote these things in a suicide note. If I hadn't committed such a crime, could these children have become friends? Or perhaps even lovers? Could there have been a future with my son, inheriting mine and my wife's shop? Became close and with the young lady from a good family through selling flowers. Was such a future possible? I'm a complete fool. I close off my child's future. I'm truly sorry.
I'm also a father. I understand his feelings painfully. Closing off his child's future must have been so painful. I should have noticed his changes sooner, but I didn't. That guilt. And as a fellow parent, I want to realize the future for these two that he dreamed of. That's why I decided to take you in.
Master.
Countless paths lie before you. You don't need to worry about being a criminal's child. No one here cares about that. So you're free to choose your path. I wish that. And so does he.
I understand.
Inu?
When everyone says that much, I can't keep shutting myself in.
But then...
Shall we go to the ceremony hall, young lady?
Yes! Then let's run there!
Wait! I don't think running in that outfit is appropriate, young lady.
Would you like to watch the wedding ceremony too?
And so,
Yay!
I married the young lady.
Stay by my side for the rest of your life, okay?
As you command. Bonus.
Hey, Inu.
What?
We're newlyweds, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we have, like, a sweet first night or something?
Nope.
Why?
It's impossible for you and me to be all lovey-dovey at this point.
But at least for the first night, I want to have that kind of good atmosphere.
It's absolutely impossible, so give up.
Hey, Inu.
Yes?
I love you.
You're forcefully trying to create an atmosphere.
Creating a mood is a collaborative effort, right? Don't make me do it alone. You try too.
Fine. I love you. I'm done.
That line does not suit you, Inu.
I'm never gonna say that again.